Hi fans, how are you? I hope everyone's okay today. With this video, I just thought I want to talk about a story, something that happened to me. It was last week. This is more down to earth. I'm not going to get into anything sort of like deep and anything serious or anything like that. And it just goes to show what these YouTube videos can do. Now, I was on my way to work last week, and normally when I go to work, I stop off. I'm in town, and there's a little van. It's called Mr Sizzle, and they obviously sell grill-based food. So it's like burgers, chips, sausages, blah 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 blah. And usually I'll go and I'll get something to eat. And I was chatting to the girl Michelle who was working that day, and we've been chatting for about a month, 2 months now, prior to this whole lockdown thing. And it's a funny story because it just goes to show how much the channel is growing in terms of, she says to me that when she got home from her shift, she's got like this big widescreen TV in her flat for the kids, and she got back from work. She opens the door, goes in the living room, and then she says to me, "Your face was on my screen." What do you say to that? You know, she came back and her kids were basically watching my UK accents video, and so my sort of face was sort of on this big plasma screen TV. And she says to me, "I can't get away from you," and I'm like, "Well, I mean, what do you say to that?" I mean, prior to making the channels, prior to doing anything, you know, I was just like this average normal guy. I just go to work. I still go to work now. You know, I'm I'm not some massive celebrity, but it makes you wonder how they deal with this sort of thing, because it's a massive responsibility, and I realised that right away. I realised, holy hell, you know, people that I don't even know are watching me right now, and the things I say and the things I do. People are either looking up, looking down, people are either loving, people are either hating, and it is a massive responsibility, that is. And so it makes me wonder how celebrities really do handle day to day, because everything is so under scrutiny. But yeah, I thought I'd share that story, and it just goes to show that it might not come up on my figures, but it really shows in real life. And it was funny because she then tries to tell them that, "Oh, I serve him food in town," you know, and they just said to him, "No, you don't, Mom." They just said, "No, you don't, Mom. He's a YouTuber." "No, you don't. You're just trying to be cool." You just can't win. But if they are watching my videos, if you're watching this one, hi guys, your mom really does sell me food, and it's lovely, it's delicious, it's lovely. You know, um, it's strange because I'm just a small town lad. I mean, my town's just 22,000 people. The last census, so it's interesting that people are sort of starting, even if it's just isolated examples. It's interesting that people are starting to recognise and starting to say, "Hey, you were on," you know what I mean? What do you say to that? I don't know what to do, because I've never sort of got to that point where people are actually watching and listening to me, but yeah. So I just thought I'd give a shout out there, to a few fans that apparently I didn't even know I had. So there we are. What do I say to that? Oh man. Oh.